to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of a great millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. And get right into it. Like the title says, gird up the loins of thy mind. All right. And this is basically going to be a response. Well, not a response, Slakia, but almost I'm gonna be echoing because I saw the video by a brother out there in Kansas City. His name is Mahaloya. I believe he's the head brother out there, and there's actually I actually reposted the video on my page. Because it was of course very edifying. A lot of edification. And the brother he spoke a lot of facts at the end of the day. And it just had me, it put me in this mindset, of really just because, we think we get to a point, a certain point sometimes, and the Lord oftentimes he has to hit us on the head to kind of knock us back, humble us down, and sometimes it might come in the form of tribulation, catching hell, and sometimes it might come in the form of just a brother saying a certain thing, and it's just like, damn, I ain't really thinking about it like that, and this is kind of one of those things where, like I said, the brother, he was making a bunch of valid points, and it was just like, damn, yeah, like I said, it just put me in this even more of a serious mindset, because I remember having a conversation with a brother some weeks ago, maybe like a month ago or so, or 2 months ago or so, and I asked the big bro, I asked him, because going back to 2020, and this is a part of examining ourselves, and again, like the apostles always talk about, the seriousness of what we're involved in. All right, because we talk the talk now, we speaking the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, thus saith the Lord, and whatnot. But the time is going to come, we're going to have to walk this walk, and like I mentioned yesterday, yesterday's live, as far as when this society finally does collapse, I feel that the only thing that brothers are going to miss is doing this, doing the work, doing videos, going out to the highways and hedges, but other than that, the hell with this place, but of course it's easier said than done, because we're still in the cool of the day, and as much as we may talk, because listen, Jake, we talk shit, like we want this place to go down yesterday, we want this shit to be over with already, but like I said, because it's a thing of examining ourselves, so it's just like, are you sure you're really ready, because remember, hey, we're going to be here when it's all said and done. We're going to be here, we're going to feel it, like the scriptures talk about, scarcely being saved, barely making it out of certain situations, man. We're going to feel it. So going back to what I was saying with a conversation that I had with the brother, the head brother of the camp, so some weeks ago, I asked him, going back to 2020 when they shut things down, because we all, for the most part, got excited, because of course we thought that was it. We thought that was the end. The Lord's going to come back, but I'll be honest, and I'm speaking for myself, and I'm sure I can speak for others, and that was a thing for me personally, like the Lord showing me, like, yeah, you talking a good talk, because like I said, I was excited, When things locked down, I thought it was it. There was excitement. But I'll be honest, there was a hint of like, oh shit, there was a hint of worry, like, is this really it? Because, you just get to, well, damn, I got things to do, I gotta take care of, like, oh shit, I gotta do this, and this is what the brother, to go back to some of the points that he was making, because one of the points that he was making was the fact that, and it makes sense, because being in the flesh, that's why Yahushua said it. I'm gonna get it before I ramble on. And more, as we grow in this thing of ours, man, the Lord is teaching us to say to hell with the flesh. All right, cutting off the flesh and putting on the fruits of the spirit. Because again, it's easier said than done. Like I said, we talk the talk, we talk the talk, but hey, hey, man, it's and that's why we got and that's why the Lord is preparing us mentally, spiritually, because listen, before I get that, I'm gonna get this, because this is just one of many examples of our forefathers receiving the visions of the times that we're about to come into, and the things that they saw. It was so horrific and so horrifying, and the brother was making the point with Esdras, when Esdras asked for more visions, hey, the angel had to tell him, like, man, you need to fast, go on another fast, go on another fast, because hey, you're not ready. You're not ready. All right. Because like I said, man, these prophets, man, what the Lord showed them at their time, man, it was so horrific, horrendous. I'm gonna get an example here in Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk 2 and verse 2. O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Lord, revive thy work in the midst of the years. And you see, because Habakkuk saw this, man, and this vision, and again, it was so bad. It was so bad that, hey, Habakkuk, he was like, listen, he said, revive thy work. He said, revive thy work in the midst of the years. Like, when you bring this, Lord, let this happen long after I'm gone, because I don't want no part in this, Let this happen after I'm gone. I don't want to be here, And initially, like I said, because, and again, just to show you how the Lord, we grow in the spirit, because, I was just telling the brother this earlier about how, at one point, because like, what you could be out and about, and let's say the light just went out, it was just total blackout, EMP strike or whatever, and you're stuck wherever you're at. Now, initially, when you're not as seasoned and fully developed as we are now, as you are now, initially, because listen, we hear about when we first heard about all the destruction, when we first heard about Jacob's trouble and things of that nature, listen, we were terrified. We were terrified. And it's like, what those thoughts of, man, what if this happens right now, tomorrow? Because that was our attitude, like, damn, this shit's about to happen any day, any minute, and it's like, man, what if I'm separated from my family? What am I going to do if the lights go out right now? What am I going to do? And again, naturally being in the flesh, you start to panic, you start to worry, you start to fret. But like I said, as you grow, it's like, I can care less, I can care less. In fact, I'm hoping the lights go out right now. I don't care where I'm at. You know, you just get to that point of spiritual maturity. Because going back to what I was saying with the conversation that I had with the head brother some time ago, you know, and I asked him, you know, what was your feeling when the lights went out, Slocky, when you know, with the lockdowns came, you know, and if, like I said, of course, we were all excited. And I asked Big Bro, like, do you think was there any hint of worry or any? He's like, no, you know. And like I said, because me, I was like, damn, you know, that those thoughts of, man, I got shit to do. Like, what am I gonna do? You know, it was a hint of worry, panic. You see, so like I said, it was like the Lord showing me personally, and you know, it's different for each and every one of us, our personal relationship. Like I said, you talking that talk, you know, you talking that talk, you know, but hey, we're not ready, because if we were ready, things would be happening right now, you know, because again, it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done, man. You know, it's easier said than done. But that's why we're being built up. The Lord's prepping us. He's preparing us. More and more, you know, brothers are just getting numbed out. You know, and I have to say, because, you know, the bro from Kansas City, you know, he made the statement like, and again, I'm going to say this, it's easier said than done. All right. It's easier said than done. Because, you know, we're not actually in the situations yet. You know, you got to understand. And again, to echo the brother, another point that he was making, you know, the fact that this is the greatest / wicked kingdom of all time. You got to understand, the Lord is going to make a statement with this place. All right. He's going to send the worst judgments the world has ever seen to America, to Babylon. And we're going to be here. You know, that's not a light thing. You know, like I said, when the brother was making his points, I was like, damn, you know, it was one of those things that took me back and just, hey, you know, like I said, you talking the talk, you know, you talking that talk, but are you really ready? Are you really ready? Because like I was saying, because the brother said it, you know, and again, it's different for each and every one of us, you know. Because listen, we're going to see some of our loved ones drop. The Lord's going to delete some of our loved ones, you know. And of course, for some, you know, it's going to be like, damn, you know, you're going to feel some type of way because we're in the flesh. And that was one of those things that it was on the back of my mind, like, damn, you know, what if, you know, what if the Lord takes him out? You know, it would make me sorrowful a little bit. But I'm gonna say this, and this is just me, and like I said, it's easier said than done. I'm to a point, and this might sound cold, whatever, you know, but listen, the Lord, he's prepping us for where we need to be. All right, because me personally, I can care less. I always talk about how, hey, worst case scenario, which is really the best case scenario, I see them on the other side. I'll see them on the other side. I can care less, you know. But I will say this, you know, because if it comes to that, you know, mentally, I'm prepared. I'm prepared for it. I'm prepared for it, you know. But if it comes to that, I pray that the Lord show them mercy, because even in death, the Lord can show mercy. He could be merciful in death. So if it comes to that, I pray that the Lord shows them mercy. You know, it is what it is. You see, but it's just to show you again that spiritual maturity. All right. You know, because like I said, more and more, man, the Lord is numbing us out. Because listen, I'm ready to leave this shit all behind. I really don't care about none of this shit anymore, man. I really don't. And that's how all brothers are, man. We really just don't care about none of this anymore, man. You know. But I'm gonna read this in Matthew 26, in verse 41. Because like I said, you know, it's easier said than done. You know, again, we're in the midst of the fall of the greatest / most wicked empire ever. So with that being said, the Lord's going to bring some gruesome, horrific, horrendous judgments, words that can't even describe. All right. And we're going to be here to see this, to see these things. We're going to witness these things firsthand. All right. Like I said, the Lord's going to be, where brothers are barely going to be getting out of situations, man. And I'm talking, man, the horrific judgments, man. You know, we're going to be here and we're going to see these things go down. And initially, hey, and like I said earlier, more and more, this is what we're being taught to say, the hell with how we feel, the hell with this flesh, and we're putting on the fruits of the spirit more and more. All right. Because again, initially, you know, things are going to be happening. All right. I'm talking about when Jacob's trouble is in full blown effect. It's not like we're just going to, you know, just walk into Jacob's trouble and we're just going to be, because, you know, the scriptures do talk about, matter of fact, let me get one. Let me get one in, what is that? Psalm 52. Because it is, to echo the brother again, you know, like he made the point, it is going to be a process, you know, it's going to be a process. Because listen, when it comes to Jacob's trouble, especially when that MOTB is mandated, you know, that's going to be the trying of our faith. Some brothers are going to get hauled off to those isolation centers, quote unquote. Some brothers are going to be separated from the family. Some brothers are going to be on the run from martial law troops. Whatever the case may be, all right, our faith is going to be put to the ultimate test. All right. And again, initially, we're going to have those thoughts like, oh, shit, like, Lord, like Yahweh Shai. We reading, well, I'm going to go back to it in Matthew 26, you know. Well, it might not be in Matthew 26, but, you know, when Yahweh Shai felt abandoned by the Heavenly Father, when he felt the Holy Spirit, the presence, he felt it leave. He thought the Lord abandoned him. Listen, we're all going to have those moments. You know, we get those moments now, but, you know, they're minor. You know, they're on small levels, you know, and just thankfully the Lord, you know, he puts the Spirit on us to keep on going, because, listen, that's a horrible feeling. And we can only imagine what Yahweh Shai felt when he felt abandoned. We're talking about the only begotten of the Most High himself, man, and he felt the way that he felt. We can only imagine that feeling, you know. Like I said, we feel those moments, but they're on a low level. Well, listen, because as I always say, the training wasn't coming off, you know. We're swimming in the shallow part of the pool, but eventually we're going to get pushed into the deep end, you know. You see, so that's why, again, we're being prepped. We're being prepared, man, because this shit is about to get for real. And let me get this in Psalm 52:6. The righteous shall see fear and shall laugh at him. So you see, all right, the hopefully elect, we're going to see this shit. You know, we're going to see this shit go down. And like I said, and shall laugh at him. Because, again, you know, just one of several scriptures that talk about how the elect, they're going to be laughing, rejoicing while this shit is going down. But the point that I just want to make, and to echo the brother again, it's not going to be just as soon as Jacob's trouble hit, we're just going to be laughing at. No, it's going to be a process. It's going to be a process, man. Because like I was saying, you know, once we get over that hurdle, whatever it may be for each and every one of us, all right, once we've been proven and tried, because again, Jacob's trouble, you know, that's going to be the trying of our faith. You know, whatever happens to brothers, man, that's going to be the trying of your faith. And once we get over that hurdle, then, you know, the Lord's really going to show that he's with us. And it's going to be like, man, you know, I'm good. Brothers are still going to be, you know, going through shit and dodging, ducking and dodging and whatnot. But hey, once it's validated that the Lord is with us, you know, then we're going to be able to laugh, you know, then we're going to be able to laugh, man, sit back and laugh. But the point being, it said, the righteous also shall see and fear. You see, we're going to be here, man. We're going to see this shit go down. We're going to see it go down, man. You know, and like I said, it is going to be a process, but like I said, once we get over that hurdle, hey, that's why, you know, like the scriptures say, man, rejoice when the Lord puts us through these different trials and tribulations, because it's building us up. You know, like I said, the Lord more and more, he's numbing us out. You know, but going back to Matthew 26:41, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. Because I can imagine, you know, when our time comes, when our faith is put to the ultimate test, listen, once we get to that point, you know, I can imagine like hey, those thoughts are gonna go through brothers' heads, man. Like, man, should I take it? You know, they got my wife, they got my kids, man. They're about to kill, you know, they're about to off them, delete them. They're about to torture them to death. Should I just go ahead and take it? Listen, I believe we're gonna be battling those thoughts, man. We're gonna be battling those thoughts. You know, we're gonna be battling those thoughts, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be difficult, but you know, Yahweh Shemashai, somehow, some way, he's gonna give us what we need, man, to say, man, fuck it. Fuck that. You know, he's gonna put his spirit on us, man, and we're going to prevail. We gotta believe that. We gotta believe that. All right, because man, when has the Lord ever done us wrong? When has he ever done us wrong up to this point? I look at everything that I've been through, you know, and it's like, man, you know, come so far, man. The Lord has brought me through so much. I just don't believe, man. I don't. Now, it's possible. All right, it's possible. A lot of guys, listen, when it comes down to it, man, they're gonna jump ship. They're gonna fold, especially come Jacob's trouble, especially in the hour of temptation. A lot of Jacobs, they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall out. They're gonna give in to the hour of temptation. They're gonna give in to the temptation. You know. But me personally, man, and you know, this is the attitude that we have to have, because like I was saying, the Lord has brought us through so much. You know, I just don't believe the Lord brought me all through all this just to leave me, just to fail me, man, just to, you know, just for me to give it. I don't believe it, you know, and I'm just speaking, you know, because like I said, it's a personal relationship. So, you know, how we communicate with the Lord is different for each and every one of us. But me, like I said, I be talking to the Lord, man, and I'll just be like, man, Lord, I can't accept this, man. If it be your will, I just can't accept this, man. It's just like, Lord willing. You know, I talk to the Lord like, Lord, I really just don't see, I don't see it, man. I hope not. I really hope not. You know, I just don't believe that the Lord has brought me through all this just for me to fall at the last second, man. I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. You know, Lord willing, that's not the case. All right, because this is going to be a thing of enduring until the end. Now, why would the Lord make that statement, or why would that statement be made? All right, if it wasn't going to be a fight until the very end, if it wasn't going to be some shit until the very end, you know, why would the Lord make that statement? Why would the Lord make this statement again in Matthew 26:41? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. And you see this flesh, boy, oh boy, this flesh is a joke. You know, because listen, like I said, we talk the talk, you know, listen, brothers, listen, spiritually speaking, man, we're all geeked up in the spirit, man. We all, you know, in the spirit, man, we're all like, come on with it. You know, like I said, we talking that talk now. But what's going to be the case when, hey, we got to walk that walk, and, you know, like I use examples, you know, your head's put in a guillotine. Then what? You know, your door's kicked in at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, you probably had some drinks, just got through popping your woman. You know, you're all tired and whatnot. It's probably cold, maybe snowing in some places. It's probably raining, cold as hell. You're butt naked. You're nude down to your underwear. You and your wife, your kids, got everyone in the front lawn with rifles pointed at them. What are you gonna do then? All right, what are you gonna do then? You see, again, Yahushua didn't make this statement for no reason, man. You know, because it's gonna be fucking tough. But the Lord is toughening us up. You know, it's like working out. You know, when you work out and you get those calluses on your hands. You know, speaking of, because I don't wear gloves on them when I, but it makes you tough, man. You know, it makes you tough. Makes your skin tough. And that's what the Lord is doing. He's hardening us. Like I said, man, at one point, you know, certain things, oh man, what if the lights go out? What am I gonna do? What if I'm separated from my family? It was one point in time a couple of years ago, I would actually talk to my rib. You know, I would tell her about, hey, we need to have some type of contingency plan, you know, just in case, you know, we need to have some contingency plan. I was, you know, I would tell her this, but now, man, I don't give a shit. All right. I don't give a shit where, hey, and that's, because ultimately it's going to go, but it boils down to faith. The spirit of Yahweh Shemashah is going to direct us in all of our ways and all of our paths when our time comes, like he's doing now. Like I said, the Lord is showing us he's with us now. He's dealing with us now. Everything is that's going to happen on the major scale. Then it's happening now on a smaller scale. So it's all about a part of our preparation process, man. The Lord is, he's prepping us. You see, man. And that's why, hey, on another note, that's why, more and more hunker down, man. Humble down and just stay grounded. Stay grounded, man. Stay grounded. Stay humbled. Because, hey, our best bet is the Lord just showing us mercy, man. That's all we got. Is the Lord that, our best bet is, hey, when that time comes, and we want to be able to confidently say, I did my best. I did my best, and just hope that the Lord shows us mercy, man. But I'm gonna go to this in 1 Peter 1:13. Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach, man. I'm gonna read that in the GNT. 1 Peter 1:13 in the GNT. It says, so then, having your minds ready for action. You see? Hey, we know and understand at any moment this thing can pop off. I can picture it, at one point, brothers, because you got to do what you got to do at the end of the day, as far as running errands or whatever, but I could picture some brothers just for the sake of fear of all hell breaking loose, some brothers, they try to stay in the house a little longer, they try to stay inside more often, just in case, all hell breaks loose. But no, man, listen, like I said again, so then have your minds ready for action, be ready at all times, no matter the place. Hey, be ready, keep alert and set your hope completely on the blessing which will be given you when Yahushua HaMashiach is revealed. So that was the point, man. He said, have your minds ready for action. Hey, you just got to be ready to go. And to quote the Apostle Tahar, hey, he said it, man. Hey, when Jacob's trouble is in full effect, we're not going to have to question. We're going to know. And I can imagine, like, brothers just, brothers just are just so to a point where it's just like, all right, well, let's go, let's go. Now, again, because, initially being the flesh, we're going to have those thoughts. We're going to have those thoughts like, oh, shit, is this it? Am I, is it time? What I'm going to do? But I believe that, brothers, because we've been trained up so much to a point where it's just like, quickly, we're just going to, say, fuck that, man. Let's go. Come on with it, man. Come on with it. Let's do it. Initially, you're going to have those thoughts of the flesh, man. It's like, oh, man. Oh, damn. My rib, she's at work. Oh, kids from school. Oh, fuck it, man. Let's go. However the Lord works it out, he's going to work it out, man. You just got to be ready for action, girding up the loins of our minds, man. Because, yeah, this, like I read in Psalm, man, hey, we're going to see it. And we're going to be like, oh, shit. Like I said, there's going to be a whole lot of oh, shit moments. But, we're going to be all right, man. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right, man. You got to believe that. It's all according to our faith, But that was it I had on that. Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai. And shalom to you, hopefully, like Lord willing, into the next one.